Here we are. Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Andraste's blood, how do you find that path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just admit it. You were lost a couple times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy.
Right.
Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Ooh, Froggy's angry. Okay, actually, since I'm doing this, I want to... Never mind, I can't. I was gonna say I'm gonna use Alistair, but... Tee-hee, I cannot.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I had a vision too.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
It's one of those pseudo mysteries, my
Yes,
man.
Warden.
Oh wow. Meow. Meow. Swear to God, if these things come back to life. Yeah, there it is. Oh my God.
Even the sten can be cut down.
Your motherfucker. Meow.
Better than later.
Meow. There's qualified for a specialization. First, still need to find a trainer. So I can choose any of those. Sure.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
So you can get off my back.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're Wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies
Sally.
empty, and our hearts
What are
are
you doing?
sagging. But
Yeah.
we are Wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Can't believe the king attacked the Grey Wardens.
Everyone knows they were banished, but to murder them like that, King Arlen must have been a monster. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Statement of defiance.
I'll get on it.
On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Read the names of the fallen. Captain Milo, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Avenger of the Bovine Brethren, Pharaoh the Feral, Sir Graham of the Untiring, and Jason Sansley Argonauts. I don't know how to say that. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeedos, Matthias the Bloody, McGurrick the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, Ohm the Stretched, and Packrat Dirksen. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Smiter. What you guys Santos? Where's his grandmother's name? Oh no. Oh my. How long am I fucking paralyzed for, bro? Good God. Get off me.
Do something about it.
Those are weird fucking skulls. Hello.
Let's see what you made of.
me.
That'll teach you. Now, better than later. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Oh, you need these. Nice.
Now, better than later. Now's better than later.
Ah, fuck you.
Got it.
Oh wait, I'm not done. Wait, what? Oh.
I'll get on it.
What's up?
A ladder so you can
Another vanquished.
Whoa! I need to back up. Okay, who the hell keeps getting you up? That's what I want to know. This book is badly burned. You can make a word out here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Uh-oh.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Maybe there are other records.
We could only hope.
There's got to be other records somewhere. Who the fuck started the fire?
Melate Obrasuf Sifan Yet
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Ew.
Press them! Press them now!
Oh shit.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Looks like something wants to
Whoa. Okay, yeah, no, we gotta kill these guys first. Quit hitting my puppy.
It's a good day to die!
Yeah.
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic, anything it takes from them. She was fighting for her life.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
I mean, she's fighting for her life, brother. I don't know what you want her to do. Kind of need a healing, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, she just has like one healing spell.
Show them no mercy! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Does she even have it on her? caster causes flesh to knit miraculously. That sounds so nasty. Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of your cracked skull, man. The fuck? They didn't come and fight.
Now's better than later.
They're gonna attack. Rise up, fiends.
Step no further!
What the fuck?
Get this annoyance away from me! This one would speak with you.
Why should I speak with you?
Because this peak is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Is anything of the real Sophia left inside you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
For its great-great-grandmother is possessed, buddy.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Oh yeah, that's the
The
deal.
Kyun is quite clear in matters of demons. Destroy them quickly, efficiently. Enough talk.
Deal with me now, warrior, and you will thwart many of my kind. This one will explain. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What am I destroying?
The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
What exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many. This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. Yes.
First seal the veil, then I'll do my part, I promise.
This one smells the sweet stench of lies upon you. You seek to betray this one.
Fine, I'll do your errand, but you go first.
Your offer is accepted. Come, follow this one. Gossamer strands only stand between this world and home. Feel it? So deliciously weak here, so frail. The entire world should be as such. But this one will feed the veil, make it strong. My brethren will not make it easy. Are you ready?
What are you gonna be doing?
This one will sew the strands together, make lattice with pain, experience, and exquisite agony. You keep the brethren away from me. Then we begin.
Go ahead then. Do your shit. Girl. Demon. Thing. It. Do what you're supposed to do. Hello? Come on. Carby, I love you, my boy. I do, but I can't see. Hey, buddy. Buddy. What are you doing, buddy? I'm gonna need you to heal me a little bit more. Never mind. Oh my god. Am I just not a high? Am I not a high enough fucking level? Fuck. Just fuck off, shit. Dude, if you don't fight. shot. You are not fucking being serious right now. Not fucking doing that again.
And it is done. Your veil is strong. Now you go, and do this one's bidding. If they are invited, they will come. But they cannot sneak through like the thief at night. You rejoice. This one laments. Yes, go!
Can I just kill you straight up right now?
You're not really planning on helping
Enough!
Sophia, are
Destroy
you?
the tower!
She's possessed.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right.
I've a feeling terrible things were done in here.
Got it.
Mullet vial contains a noxious poison. No one can say how long it has sat on this table. Or potion, not poison. I'm drinking it. Chug, chug, chug. Pain racks your body, but there's power in this pain and a hint of understanding. Oh. Whoops. You have access to new abilities. That's why you drink shit. What abilities? I don't see any damn abilities. What did I have access to, brother? I don't understand what that did.
Ah, I was expecting someone, or something. Please, come in. It has been so long since I could focus, you see. But the rip in the veil has been mended.
The old warden mage is still alive? How do I know you're not possessed? A demon has asked me to kill everyone here.
It is touching that Sophia cares enough to send assassins after so many years. So many demons haunt the peak, but I'm only one man. Sometimes they escape through the fog, but never her. She must be so eager to be free. Are you merely the demon's pawn, then? Or is there another reason you're here? They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
He has a point there. If a single spell could win the battle, I would not question its source.
Your charming companion is quite correct. You do well be my deliverance. A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak? To what questions, I wonder? Ask. The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far. What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on. Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
Kuzland's almost rebelled. That's my family.
Is it? You lost many family members that day. I saw the Tyrn's head on the meeting table, with an apple in its mouth.
Charming.
Arland's butchers, no doubt, slaughtered enough Kuzlands to make them pliable.
You had to know summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. I was so close.
You're to blame for all this, some things you just don't
And
do.
who draws this line of what is safe, proper, or moral? The Chantry? Corrupt, mundane, pathetic little men? You? Embrace the core tenet of the Wardens, any means necessary to win.
Commander tried to know the demons.
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
You do remember how that ended, the Black City, Darkspawn?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
Okay, but how do you know they're wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small.
But how do you know they're wrong?
My only regret is that it failed, and that I never had a chance to make Ireland.
Oh my god, big ears.
Yes?
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
What?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Sorry, Levi.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
What was the purpose of your
To
experiments?
stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What?
The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
This is wrong, you're no better than demons.
You dare to judge me? I have stood in relentless vigil against the demonic ranks. I have done this task without complaint, without relief.
Okay, but you sacrificed your other wardens.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning. Oh, search my labs. The answers are in there. Yes? Certainly. It seems you are done here. With the veil mended, I would seek to continue my experiments in peace. Perhaps I could advance the Warden's knowledge one last time before age claims me.
No more dark research. Find humane ways to help the Wardens.
Without test subjects, without other materials,
yes,
you would cripple my efforts. But I will do what I can in this endeavor. I have little hope of discovering anything useful. But if I do, you will hear of it.
I'm not doing any more of this test subject BS, you freak. He's T-posing. The skeleton's T-posing. That's crazy. Ew. Oh. Where the fuck is your lab, brother? Is this your lab? My god.
I've a feeling terrible things were done in here.
Read this shit. Where's Codex at? That's related. The Grey Warden base at Soldier's Peak was built in the middle of the Glory Age, several decades after the Second Blight was ended. Before then, Grey Wardens in Ferelden would take up residence in castles and forts that belonged to generous nobles. Warden Commander Gasper desired a fortified headquarters where his forces could train and live, blah blah blah. He planned that Soldier's Peak would be a city unto itself. The defeat of the Darkspawn and the Archdemon Zazikil, whatever, is fresh in the minds of the Ferelden people. Okay, but after Astorian's death, rumors and theories became increasingly outlandish. One of the more ridiculous rumors told of Astorian's infatuation with an elven princess of lore whom he was trying to resurrect in a secret ritual chamber through the use of blood magic and the princess's favorite food, raspberry jam. Warden Commander Frida Halwick launched a thorough investigation into Astorian's plans. Was unable to uncover any evidence that anything in Soldier's Peak has been changed. There was one mystery, however, that persisted, and this mystery perplexed even Commander Halwick herself. When Commander Astorian went to his calling in the deep roads, he did not have in his hand his sword. Astorian's might, forged for him by dwarven smiths and presented to him upon the completion of Soldier's Peak. Nor did he pass the sword on to his successor or to any other Grey Warden. While some maintained that Astorian had simply destroyed the sword in his dotage, others believed he had stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. One young warden claimed that Astorian had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, and said, The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me. When the shadows come, you must speak the words." What this was supposed to mean was never made clear. It doesn't really tell me much about the body on the wall. Unless that's a story, whatever his fucking name is. Oh, there's a book right here. Not what I... Okay, so what was he doing? The taint allows us to sense the dark spot. The longer we survive with the taint in our blood, the more potent it becomes. Unfortunately, this corruption will eventually overwhelm the Warden. Over time, it devours both mind and body, leaving nothing. But what if the spread of the corruption could be stopped or contained in some way? What if the Warden can become more powerful without having that power kill him? How great would that power be? Would it be enough to stop the demons? The joining ritual is crude. We take onto ourselves the blood of the Darkspawn in the most obvious way. We must die from the corruption immediately. It is, after all, poison. There must be some way to refine the joining, isolate the true power that is found in Darkspawn blood, and leave behind the evil that kills us. I can feel the corruption starting to take its toll on my body. I must not succumb. There is too much work to be done. Through my magic, I've been able to slow its inevitable spread, but not stop it completely. I am starting to hear things even while awake. A voice more beautiful than any other that calls to me from the depths. In my dreams, I see the Black City, and I am drawn towards it. There is something there, an answer to what this taint is. This taint that we share with the Darkspawn. Maybe he's hearing, what's her name? The Maker's Bride, or, I know it starts with an A, but that's about all I remember. Ooh.
I'll get on.
This one rages! The tower still stands!
The tower still
The Avernus
stands!
lives! This one is betrayed!
And no part of the deal did you mention Avernus.
You are an oath breaker! You are scum! Now you die!
Well, I don't really make oaths with demons, girls, so... Oh, for fuck's sake. You need to heal that man.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Even if you had proof, Sophia's actions were damning. Pass on offer redemption, try the future instead.
For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Soldier's Peak seems like a lonely place.
It is. In time, it might liven up, though. You're gathering an army, after all. The fortress may do some good with that.
Any chance I can convince you to stay?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader.
Exactly,
I do
so you
say
trade
so
for the
myself.
castle.
My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely.
See?
Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
The barrier between this world and the next will hold, and in time the land's scars will heal. 'Tis done.
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy.
But
might tidy the place up a bit too. Well, my nephews will.
But ooh, I can't wear any of it, but ooh. Start by getting rid of all the bones and shit. Might be a good place to start.
Off my back.
Yes.
What are you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
Okay, well, are you gonna answer my question?
I did.
Oh, my God.
Ashera, was there anything else? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
I should just kick him out of the group for not talking. Good baby. Burp. Is that merchant still here? Fuck yeah.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear from folks traveling the East Roads that there's werewolves in the Brazilian forest. Actual werewolves. They haven't been around since the days of Dane and his ilk. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
Yeah, can tell me anything.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Where is that dog collar? I can afford it. Yeah, give me that. Got that. And you have that. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Over your items in your inventory exceeds this limit. You have 2 options: clear space in your inventory by destroying, selling, blah blah blah. There you go, buddy.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I'm gonna sell you my.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Where's the old dog collar? I don't need it. There you go. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are you for real? Bro, you're scamming me. 7 gold for a backpack? You're scamming me. Get out of here.
Yes. Speak then.
Alright, whatever.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yep.
As you wish.
What do you need? Ask away.
Froggy is coming, obviously. You're coming.
Indeed.
And then we'll go to